This morning, I received an email from the lovely Destiny at After Party Studios asking me if I wanted to come on a Channel 4 YouTube show. It says, we're looking for people who consider themselves a far-right voter with big personalities to take part, which I think you'll be great for. So either Destiny didn't do her research, or more likely, she lives in a warped, twisted reality. I've got to share my response. Hello. I'm afraid when your starting point comes from such a warped view as to describe me as far-right, I'm afraid I can already tell it won't be for me. Hopefully you can find someone actually far-right to help yourself and your viewers understand what the word actually means. But I'm guessing you'll find a centrist who just happens to not want men in women's spaces and stands firmly against Islamism. In case you need educating, there are many actually far-right people online, many of whom follow me and send me daily threats because I don't hate Jews, am not calling for an all-white England, and don't think Hitler was right. No wonder people say the TV and media space is a hotbed of left-wing extremism when you so boldly send emails like that. Thanks, Alex. I wanted to explain, and the reason I've called this out is because people like this don't get to redefine reality, and they don't get to twist everyone else's reality. I'm really hoping Channel 4 and Destiny actually find someone that's far right so they can educate people. To explain, not that many years ago, would have been considered very progressive. I'm a gay man who's married to another man. I'm autistic. I'm pro people being helped with their disability to access work through our business that breeds assistance dogs. I am incredibly pro mental health. I have PTSD, and I've spoken about that a number of times. And I'm what would have been considered a progressive, really not very long ago. And I think it's an absolute disgrace that I get called a right-wing, a far-right voter just because I'm not kind of completely and utterly captured by woke ideology. But the reason that I started making a lot of the content that I make is because I'm very aware I have a brain that the harder you push down and suppress society, the harder they're going to bite back. I have skin in this game, and I could see that the views and tolerances towards LGB, lesbian, gays and bisexuals, was dropping massively as we were grouped in with the TQ+. But because I'm not actively calling for the destruction of our society with extremist gender ideology, the wild immigration policies, the boom in Islamism and communism, you do not get to call me far right. But I think what's made me so cross is that a show, Channel 4, is wanting to portray someone like me as far right when they have an opportunity to actually show people the threat of the far right. I don't think it's anything like the threat from the far left, but it is there. It certainly is growing, and it's going to continue to grow when you warp people's reality and kind of make them feel like they're crazy, because that's what tends to radicalize people more than anything else. Do better.